Kobushi Shime. We do this as a defense from a double ear clap, although probably a more common defense would just be someone trying to come in for a bear hug. Could also just be once you're in wrestling, maybe either you duck under someone's elbow or they try to set you up for a hadaka, or they actually have a hadaka A and you're trying to go through and take them down. This isn't a traditional double leg wristlet takedown, just kind of a barroom tackle. Just wrapped a gi around a pillow, mop and a broom. However I get into this position, whether it's from blocking or ending up in a wrestling position and ducking under, I'm just here. My head's right against the side of the body, right above the belt. I'm in nice and tight so that I can't get kneed in the head or punched in the head. At the most, they're going to maybe get a wrap around my neck. But as they're going in for that, I'm grabbing the back of the knees, pulling and pushing, take them down. Just like we did on Kazaguruma and on Shishiotoshi. Once I'm here is where the difference comes. I just took a pair of pants, put a towel on each one to give you a little bit of feel for the legs. Once I've knocked them over, still holding behind the knees, and I'm going to really stack them up on their neck, putting a lot of weight. And I'm going to make a fist, put it right behind the knee, and then drop all my body weight into that on both sides. Trying to basically bust out the kneecap. Putting a fist behind that and then dropping your entire body weight on it while they're stacked up on their head and shoulders. Just putting pressure on the neck and shoulders, popping out that kneecap, putting all your weight from behind. A lot of people have trouble with this. Obviously don't want to really injure someone, and if you're not really putting the weight in and getting the hand behind there, it's hard to really get a tap or for somebody to really feel it. So we commonly will do a variation where instead of doing that, I'm just going to grab these tendons along the side of the leg as deep as you can, and then still do the same thing, dropping all your body weight on top of the leg. I get my takedown. I'm in nice and tight, grabbing behind the knees, pulling and push, really stack them up on their head and shoulders. And then either putting a fist behind the knees or grabbing those tendons, pushing the calves back to the back of the thighs, using your body weight to drop all your weight into the legs, and then of course into their neck and shoulders as you're stacking them. To finish, a couple options. One, a little bit like Kazaguruma, just turning them over, except instead of turning them over and stepping with them, just turning them over and letting go. Also, if you want to hold on after you turn them over, tuck that far side leg behind the knee and fold the other leg over for a figure 4 leg lock, depending on whether you want to pin them or just turn them over and have a safe way of escaping. One last time. Coming in underneath the armpit, grabbing behind the knees, pushing and pulling, stacking them up on their neck and shoulders. And then either the fists behind the knees or grabbing the tendons, pushing all the pressure in. So I'm having the back of their calves touch the back of their thighs, dropping my body weight into them as I'm stacking them up on their neck and shoulders. And whatever escape you want to finish, I'm just kind of rolling them over or setting up the figure 4 leg lock. Good luck practicing Kobushi Shime at home.